It's the District 10 High School Football Championship game in Guelph as the John F. Ross Royals gets it to take on the St. James Lions. After an upset win over Bishop McDonnell, Ross enters this matchup looking for their first title since 2019. Zach Conroy was dominant in the team's semifinal victory with over 30 carries and 2 touchdowns, and he'll look to continue that form tonight. For the Lions, PJ Farah and co are looking to join the 2018 and 2021 St. James squads at the mountaintop and claim the 3rd championship in school history. Charlie Kinlan has been a leader for the Lions this season, and the defensive star makes his return to the starting lineup in this one with a plaque on the line. Let's get into the action at Gryphons Alumni Stadium on campus at the University of Guelph. First quarter, Ross facing a second down on their opening possession as the end around comes to the near side where Cannon Schmidt makes a great tackle to force a 3 and out. Now with St. James on offense, Messiah Gordon takes the handoff as he gashes his way through the gap before motoring down the sideline. Messiah Gordon goes out at the 27 after a huge gain to move the sticks. On the following play, PJ Farah takes the snap before lofting it deep down the far side where Peyton Cummings hauls it in for the touchdown. The Lions strike first in the title game. It's 7-0. Now with Ross set up to punt, Ali Yunus breaks through the line and he blocks it. The ball bounces out at the 19 as St. James takes over with great field position. Shortly after, St. James tries to catch the Royals sleeping with the unorthodox formation on 3rd down, but the quick pass falls incomplete and Ross takes over. Later, Ross trying to punt it again as this time the snap sails. Wes Walker chases it down as he collects and gets a kick away, but once again St. James takes over deep in enemy territory. With the Lions trying to capitalize, the pass goes to the end zone on the far side where Javon Faulkner flies in and intercepts it. It's another big stop for Ross as they keep the game within a score. Still in the first, the Lions defense swarms to shut down the outside run as Jacob Chapman finishes off the play with a tackle in the backfield. Late in the frame, St. James tries to set up the screen pass, but Gavin Kingsbury reads it all the way and shuts it down for no gain. The quarter would end still at 7-0. Second quarter, Ross set up in the red zone as Carl Ruthven rolls out right on the bootleg before delivering to a wide-open Graham Williams for the major. The Royals tie it up. It's 7-7. With the Lions looking to get the score back, Messiah Gordon takes the handoff up the B-gap as he spins off a tackler and goes down past midfield after a nice run. But later in the drive, the Ross defense comes up big again as Liam Mazer chases down the quarterback before wrapping him up and forcing a throwaway. The Lions would go on to punt as the game remains tied. Later, St. James back with the ball as PJ Farah drops back before rolling out left and delivering to Peyton Cummings on the run to get the Lions into the red zone after a nice gain through the air. On the following play, Messiah Gordon takes it up the gut as he brushes off tackles and powers into the end zone for the rushing score. It's 14-7 for St. James. Still in the second, the Lions tried the screen pass again, but this time it's Zach Conroy who makes the play to shut it down quickly. A play later, the Ross pass rush gets home as Brandon Horncastle spins by the tackle before chasing down the quarterback and tripping him up to force a punt. The half would end at 14-7 as the rain starts to come down hard in Guelph. Third quarter, it's more special teams troubles as the snap is bobbled. The Lions get the kick away, but it rolls out at the 35 and the Royals take over in enemy territory. Now with Ross facing a 3rd and 2, Zach Conroy picks up the first on the toss and a lot more. Conroy scampers in for the major to get the Royals closer, but the PAT would be no good and St. James holds on to a 14-13 lead. Later on, Ross trying to punt it away, but it's blocked again. This time, it's Blake Moores who makes the play as the Lions get great field position with a chance to extend the lead. Shortly after, the Royals defense continues to stand tall as they swarm the run to force a 3rd down. St. James would elect to kick as PJ Farah drills it to make it 17-13. On the ensuing Ross drive, Carl Faria doesn't bite on the end around as he stuffs the play way behind the line of scrimmage. Late in the frame, the Royals force a rollout as the pass is lofted, deflected, and picked. Hayden Dale hauls it in as Ross takes over with the quarter expiring still at 17-13. Fourth quarter, it's a huge play by Isaac Faria as he sheds his block and takes down the back for a quick TFL. Later, it's more from Isaac Faria as this time he gets his hands on the quarterback for the sack before getting up with a dance as his team would hold another drive scoreless. Now with the Lions trying to extend the lead, the Royals send 5 as Jackson Byard and Brandon Horncastle combine for the sack to help keep the St. James drive without points. Later, Ross set up to punt again as this time Jackson Byard pulls it down and runs. Byard beelines toward the near sideline as he escapes a tackle and steps out at the 50 with first down yardage after the fake. Shortly after, the Lions defense checks in with a nice play as Blake Moores reads the screen and shuts it down to force a third down. On third, Carl Ruthven takes it from the gun as he gets it off to Graham Williams, who makes the catch. Williams motors downfield as he takes it past the 50 to convert and keep the drive alive. Moments later, Carl Ruthven rolls out right as he looks for the huge play down the near side, but McKinley Shepard makes a clutch play to knock it away and force another third down. On the following play, the quick pass goes underneath, but it falls incomplete, and the Lions take over with under 2 minutes to play, looking to seal it. Now on 3rd and 1, PJ Farah takes the keeper up the middle as he powers ahead and moves the chains. Shortly after, Messiah Gordon takes the handoff as he finds a hole and sprints ahead. On his 18th birthday, Messiah Gordon puts it to bed with a big run as the Lions would kneel it out and win the championship. 17-13 is the final on Friday night as St. James claims their 3rd title in school history. Following the contest, the captains are presented with the plaque before celebrating with the team. After the celebration, here's the victorious Lions who advance to next week's Kawasa semifinals.
It was amazing. We had a big push. We were running down. We had energy from the start to the finish, and it was the greatest thing.
It's actually his birthday. He just turned 18 today.
Yeah, just today.
And I just want to say, to me, like, yeah, I'm in grade 11. Like, I still have time. I wanted to do this for the seniors, and this is my guy right here, grade 12 plus. Like, I wanted to do it for him right there.
I just saw a gap and I hit it, and I did it for my mother. My mother is so proud of me, and she wants me to do the best all the time. And I just saw it, and I didn't want to go down.
Peyton here, this is my guy. He's my wide receiver 1. Anytime I need to go throw the ball up, it's him. He burned his DB. DB was cooked. Wide open in the middle of the back of the end zone. Just had to put it up, and he was right there. Easy catch. That's what he does. That's all he's been doing.
Even though it was a rating, this guy was still throwing dimes. I don't know how he does it, but he's a great leader, and I love him.
Man, I'll go PJ Farrell, man. He finds a way to make it work. You know, he does everything. He does everything he can, sacrifice for a team. Ali Yunus, honestly, most slept on player in D10 by far. He's everywhere. Anytime I'm on a tackle, he's there with me. I trust him everywhere. We got our DBs locking down today. Austin Mazurski, Charlie Holt, Malachi locking down. And obviously the twins. Man, they're crazy. They're awesome like always. Yeah, they're just insane group of guys.
We've all been dedicated since day one. You know, even goes back to the summer. All these guys are here every single day and just working hard. You know.
Come out here. You know, last week I've been down and out, and the boys all week said 1 more week for you. So they give me 1 more week. We come in here. We know Ross is a good team. They got a hell of a running back in Zach Conroy. The kid's an absolute dog. And you know, we come out here. We get defense did their work. We give up a couple scores, but you know, at the end of the day, the offense picks us back up, and you know, D10 champs. Maybe I don't know what else to say. You know, we got a bunch of dogs. You know, Tate has a party too. The kid can't go unnoticed. You know, Tate's a dog at Mac linebacker, and you know, for me to come back in and Ali Yunus to be on the outside as a grade 10, Ali Yunus is a kid to be watching. All right, so you know, this team's not done. You know, Kawasa's next.
That was absolutely beautiful. When I tell you, when we're all clicking, that boy is fine wine. And we brought that flag home, boy. That's all I got to say, man. We worked beautifully today. I couldn't be happier than these boys. For these boys, man, like, it's been a hard year. Hey, boys have battled. I couldn't ask more from this team. You know, I'd die for anybody out here, man. It's been great. So what a wonderful season to be a part of, man. A couple guys I want to shout out because they're, you know, Charlie's a dog, Blake's a dog, Tate's a dog, P-Come's a dog, PJ's a dog, Jay Muzz's a dog, yo, everybody's a dog, yo, Mark is next up, Brian Uday's next up. Hey, I couldn't be more proud of these boys, man. Hey, we're coming for Kawasa, let's go. Coach Jeff's really built a program around here that we could all build around and fight for. You know, it's something beautiful. You know, this is just to show off all the hard work that we put in. And we got Pal Szymanski, Tebow, yo, Coach D. Batista, yo, all the defensive coaches, we're all dogs out here. Hey, couldn't be more proud.
This was a challenging year. I mean, BM Centennial were exceptional teams, so much talent. We lost to both of those teams. And, then we come in and face this Ross team, and they just brought it. I was nervous in the second half. They had the momentum, but our kids are resilient. They always fight back, and that's sort of St. James to me. It's been the story of St. James is to battle and be a resilient, gritty team. I've been at this a long time, and you're grateful for every opportunity. But, I'm just grateful for the kids that we get to coach, that I get to be a part of it. And, I'm thankful for every night we have 60 kids. Every night we have moments. And that's what football is about. And that's what, we share every night. And I said this is the best years of your life. Don't forget it.